Hi everyone and welcome to Jab and Move with your host Stephen, and tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of fights, one potentially going to be happening and one in January I just want to sort of touch on as well. And the two fights will be Alexander Usyk versus Deontay Wilder. What do we think about him calling Wilder out, and do we think that's even a worthy fight to watch? And also Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson at the end of January. It's popped up, it's an interesting one. I want to see what your guys' thoughts are on that as well, and let's just dive into it. So Alexander Usyk, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of this, but not for the reasons I think people would think. So he wants to face Deontay Wilder next. He said it would be like a big fight, big name. It's one he wants to really go for, and I can kind of see why he'd want to do it in a way, because you think about it, obviously a few years ago when he came to the heavyweight ranks, you know, it was Fury, Joshua and Wilder. They were the big three. So obviously you already toppled Joshua and Fury. So I think he kind of wants to go Wilder just to basically say, yeah, I've done him as well. So it's gone. That's it. You can't say anyone would, even the toughest puncher at the time, you know, would not be able to do this, even though I think, to be fair, probably Fabio Wardley and maybe Atoma are going to be overtaking that very quickly. But I like the idea of the fight because there's an extremely small amount of risk to it. When I mean by extremely small, I mean it's a minute percentage. I think Alexander Usyk wins this fight all day long. It's big bucks fight. He is still actually a fighter, unlike some people who are fighting people. So at least he's actually fighting someone who is, you know, a professional heavyweight and ex-world champion. So he is fighting someone of decent, you know, standing. Could he have fought better fighters? Yes, possibly. You got Tommy, you got Fabio Wardley, Parker still, I would say, is there, but obviously everything's going on with him at the moment. He's already beat the bar twice, Fury twice, Joshua twice. So I kind of like it in a way. I don't know. What do you reckon, guys? Like for me, I think it was like the big three when he stepped in. So I kind of think he's thinking, I take him out, and then I've beat all the big generational three big fighters for me when I came around. So I kind of like that. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I think it will happen, to be honest. I do. I really think it. WBC have stepped aside now to let it happen. So they've kind of gone, yep, you can do this. So there's no barriers in the way here. I can't see him going to go for Wardley because he would have not vacated WBO. And I can't see him going any other direction at the moment, especially not a third one with Dubois. So I think Wilder makes sense for the money. It's an American crowd and he's going to go there and absolutely smash him. So it'll be an interesting fight for the first few rounds, but then he'll take it away and just go from there. Second he gets past round 2, 3, he's plain sailing at that point in my eyes, but that is my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. And the next one I want to touch on very quickly is Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Now, I really like Shakur Stevenson. I think he's a really good fighter. I think he's a little bit understated, really, about how good he is, because I think people sort of call him like the junior sort of Devin Haney, and then obviously in the same training stable, I think it was, or like management as Mayweather and stuff. And he comes from that sort of ilk, but the stuff he's done so far has been phenomenal, and he's a very good fighter. And Teofimo Lopez is more of a brute. He is still a technically good fighter, but he is more of a brute, whereas Shakur Stevenson is very much can fight on the back foot, pick you off and counter you really aggressively. So it's interesting because I think you will see a team of Lopez going for the kill, and I think you will see Shakur Stevenson playing on the counter, and I think Shakur will win in the end, but it'll be a very interesting battle between the two, and I like it. Like I say, it's the end of January. We're in a bit of a lull period now coming up to Christmas and stuff, so when January hits, we're going to have a lot of big fights coming, and that one to end January is going to be one I'm really interested in. So for me, I wanted to touch on that really quickly, just see what your thoughts are on that one, guys. Are you going to be watching it? Do you think Teofimo Lopez has a chance against Shakur Stevenson, or is it who absolutely annihilate Shakur Stevenson? Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I think at the moment, early prediction for me is Shakur Stevenson wins on points. He will have to take a few rounds off at the start because Teofimo Lopez will be too strong and too aggressive. But I think as the fight wears on, he will pick him off and then start to take the victory from there. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Do you think Alexander Usyk is going to fight Wilder, and should he fight Wilder? I think he should, just because it was the big three when he came up and he wants to just topple them down and just, that's it then, go off in the sunset. 40, 50 million for the fight, whatever, go into sunset and job done. And obviously Wilder's going to take it because it'll be probably about 15, 20 million for him, so he's not going to say no, is he? And Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Is it a good fight for you? It's a really interesting and good fight for me. And who takes it? Would it be Shakur winning or Teofimo Lopez? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.